Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. I have cleaned up my desk a little bit for you guys. I hope it is a little bit more manageable for you as well as for me. I I need to make my fall journal, my November journal. I have not done it yet. Today is November 7th. If it does not get done ahead of time and on the weekend, it just doesn't get done. And so today is Sunday, obviously, and I'm like so far behind. So I have so much scrapbook paper, you guys. I have a whole bucket of it, or folder, whatever. I have pulled some that I might use. I have lots of Happy Mail pieces, although these I think I'm going to use as like add-ins. I was wondering if I wanted to make it more junk journal style, if you will, and like add that into the signature. So like, you know, some of the pages would be, you know, more like that. But I think I'm going to add them. Well, we'll just see as we go. I might add them later as tip-ins. Okay. All right. And then this is another beautiful piece I had in my folder. I have a bunch of these. They're different fruits, like grapes and cherries and whatever, but this one in particular. But again, I think I'm just going to add it because a lot of these are one-sided, and so I would back it, if you will. So I think we'll make the guts of the book and go from there. I have my headphones in, so please excuse me if I jostle you. I think you guys told me that it's better with headphones. So I'm going to get out my book binding kit and we are going to make a journal. I would love to do this live with you guys, but I'm very conscious that when I go live, I spend hours on here and I'm not too sure I have hours today. So I had already pulled this piece. I really love it. So this is the pad I was going to work from. It's obviously from Recollections. It's Fall Tapestry. I remember very clearly when I bought it last year. And I was going to do something specific with it, and I didn't. And so I'm going to pull... Now, like, pages like this don't work unless I'm going to fold them this way. I mean, I guess I could. I'm not going to use that for scrapbooking. We'll try it. And I'm trying to think, look at that pumpkin, everything. That should just be framed. Dang. So this sort of scrapbooking paper, I don't use well. I will need to cut out the words and punch borders and all that kind of stuff. This is pretty good cardstock. I'm not going to lie. So I'm not too sure I want the whole book. Look at the blue. So pretty. I'm not too sure I want the whole book out of it. This, of course, is one of my favorites. I also want to be, I did pull some more pieces. I also want to be cognizant, these will pull later, that I don't want it like too dark. Last year, I was very clear. I was working in a pre-bought journal that had all craft brown paper. We'll pull these later, obviously. And I wasn't in love with it, although I did use it for 2 months. So, that one's pretty. Well, I mean, I'll just pull it, and if I don't use it, right? I also have my dyed papers that I wanted to try and use. So I obviously have too much, more stuff than I need for this project. How about that? Look at the beautiful gold. Okay, so I think that's going to do it for this book for right now, at least. And then I think I'm going to need longer headphones if I'm going to do this, or figure out another way to, you know, plug you guys in so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Oh, you guys, that was a really bad idea. Hold on. So sorry. Okay, so I wanted to pull these other papers that I have pre-made, so which I absolutely love. These are coffee dyed and they smell so good still, you guys. They're like I don't know what flavor coffee. Oh my gosh, so delicious. These were some pocket pages I was playing around with. I actually made these last year. But I'll add them in later if I want. And then this was the idea I got from Nicole at Relax Cut Glue when she dyed a bunch of papers, and I just loved them. And I was like, how'd you get such rich colors? Well, she started with colored paper. Duh. And I didn't have the paper she used, but I did have this pack, which is actually spring. You guys look at the markings from the oven. I absolutely love it. So if I should probably go dye all these papers is what I should do. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to back those with some of this is what I'm going to do. This turned out delightful. I love the markings on here. So see, this was a bright green fall, and I'm absolutely in love with it. No, bright green spring, and I'm absolutely in love with it now. These are actually thinner also than this thick cardstock. So for the purposes of the journal, these might work well. Oh my gosh. Say yes to that one. Okay. I don't mind that they're obviously dry and crinkly because I'll just tape or whatever. That's completely fine with me. Oh, you guys, I have plenty of paper here. This one's really pretty. I'm liking the green. I'm a little drawn to the green. That one's still pretty pink, obviously. That one's okay. It's not as orangey as I would like. I don't know. I don't know. The smallest things take up the most room in our hearts. Oh my gosh. I like that one because this is the month of gratitude, and I love this one. I like the fall. Well, all right, let's see. I have a few of those pulled, so we'll have a little bit of a mix is what we're going to end up with, obviously. These papers I am going to use, but oh gosh, they're so delightful though. I mean, the texture is just delicious, but I mean, I could use them and tape them together to make it big enough, right? I could do that. Or, like I said, my thought was I would back these pages with this, but you will lose the crinkleness, right? Because it will be glued to this. You won't get the... Oh, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Let's just play a little bit. So I have this lovely stack here. And then, so far we already pulled too many. I can just tell you. Let's see here. I do have my bone folder out. And we're going to have to cut these down. But I am just going to make like a super simple, you know, one signature journal for the month. So this one goes this way. This cardstock's actually really nice, you guys. If you're a Michaels shopper, and I don't want to enable you or anything, but when they have these stacks on sale, they're a smoking deal. Now, if they're not on sale, they're a ripoff in my humble opinion. But sometimes you can get 3 for the price of 1, which then makes it a smoking deal again. This is my paper cutter I got from the thrift store not too long ago. Oh, there it is. I actually have never used it. So this will be it. Let's see. This is a little bit different than the one I'm used to using. So, oh, did that cut? Oh, like butter. Wow. Okay, that's lovely. Interesting. I might, yeah, it's a little different than the one I have been using. All right, so that looks like this. The dyeing and the baking of the paper gives it a little bit different texture, which is just really fun. All right. And for today, you guys, I'm not saving these. I know. Don't panic. Okay, so if I fold it this way, the lines go up and down. See the oven rack lines, and if I fold it this way, they go across. And I definitely want them to go across the page. I like that one better. So we'll do that. This one, if I run it this way, it won't catch all of it. So I would run it this way if we're going to use it. If not, we'll just cut it up and use it for fun. The problem with this one, well, we can play with it a little bit. Yeah, so it would sit like this in the book, which is okay. Yeah, I think so. Or it could sit like this in the book, and that's probably going to make me happier. Let's see. That makes me happier. So it would, like, this would be a page, and then this would be a page that reads better to my eye. The problem is I don't know, like, I'm going to cut it off right here because my book's only going to be like this big. So I'm not too sure I can cut off enough of this end and enough of this end. We're just going to have to play with that and measure a little bit. I'm not too sure. I might just cut it up for fun, like for fodder. In fact, I'm just going to do that. Okay, these I pulled because they're double-sided. Now, again, you have to decide which way you want to fold it. This side obviously doesn't matter. This side does. The stripes, you need to make a decision. I did pull this one with the intent of it being my cover. So we'll see how, we'll see if it makes the cut. So my thought was, you know, something like that. This is too busy for my cover. I do like this dot here. And then I would just fold it up to, I'm not measuring obviously. I would fold it up to like right there. And that would be my journal for December. No, for November. It's got a little bit of an edge here that didn't get cut off all the way. I don't really care because I'll tape it anyway. Excuse me as I have a sip of my tea. Yeah, that might be my cover. All right. This guy is super cool. Oh my goodness. Yep, stuff's already fallen. The piece of paper that I saved, I just tucked up here on top and didn't realize. This one, of course, is turkeys. And as much as I am really trying or choosing not to eat meat and dairy, you guys, I'm pleasantly surprised with this. Oh, well, although I didn't go all the way to the end, did I? Pleasantly surprised with this little cutter here. I will be having turkey. I will be having all of the food on Thanksgiving. It does go that way, does it not? Yeah. And this is nice because this is super thin paper. And again, it won't add quite the thickness to. All right. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? And again, oh gosh, you guys, do you remember Rusty Pickle? Oh my gosh. They're not around anymore. I used to love their stuff. And I used to buy 2 or more of every sheet because I wanted matching layouts. And now that I don't really scrapbook this way anymore, I have 2 of every sheet. This one's one of my favorites as well. This is not, yeah, this is from Nancy. This is from NRN Designs, which is my friend's mom. And unfortunately, she passed away a couple years ago. Well, more than a couple now. But I love... You You guys, I have my earphones in. I don't know if you can hear. My husband is upstairs. This is Nancy's too. He's screaming at the TV. His fantasy football team is not doing so well today, so I guess, and look at this beautiful piece of vellum. So I'm not too sure I want to make my whole page out of vellum because I want to use it more as a tip-in maybe, so I think we'll save that into this pile. This one I really need to use. I have 4 pieces of this. This came in a scrapbooking kit, and it's really dark for me, and I would not use this for scrapbooking necessarily, even if I did make a page. So it is so thick, you guys, though. I don't know if you can. All right, so these are extra for sure. I think I have plenty already, and I haven't even gotten to all of my... How many do I need? Elizabeth does 8. I think I need 16, don't I? Because she does a single page, right? So that would be my cover, right? 1. All right, keep cutting. 19. I do like this one. Well, I like them all. Who's gonna, I mean, come on. Look at the fall colors. All right, so that's 19, that'd be 20, 21. These are fun. They're a little bright though, but this was from Target, I think, years ago. Let's see. Yeah, these might be a little bright. Although I could cut it, you know, that I'll definitely use, and I really like this one though, you guys. All right, we'll use one of them. Okay. I know, this is fun. If you're new here, welcome. I sometimes do things more exciting than fold paper. Sometimes not. Sometimes it takes me a very long time to figure out how many pieces of glued paper I need. All right, I'm going to not use the rest of this pile. So that will go back in a folder. This is basic gray, or I forgot who this one is. That's really pretty, but not really what I'm going to use. And that one's pretty. Oh, the texture on this is delightful. This is super thin. It's very shiny. I'm sure that's picking up on the camera for you. Sorry if there's a glare. I'm going to try this one. This one's really pretty. Now, let's see how I did that. Okay, so I'm only going to get, you know, one or the other, because again, one of these is going to be cut off. Right? Even if I fold it this way, it's the same thing. Yeah. Okay, well, it is what it is. Wow, that's really pretty paper. I don't know where I got that. Okay. So, this one's nice. Maybe. Let's see what else. I should take these all upstairs and dye them. Of course, you don't want to dye them if you're using them in your scrapbook or with your photos if you want acid-free. This is gorgeous. So we will take this one. There's a green. That one's kind of cool. I'm not too sure I need this one. There's some more fall leaves. I actually like that one. This is the same as what I already used, and that's super dark, thick cardstock. It's really good quality. All right, we'll put those on the bottom because I kind of like them. This is beautiful cardstock from Paper Loft, and Paper Loft is not in business anymore either, but oh my gosh, that's just beautiful. That would make a pretty cover. That's a little much though. Yeah, Paper Loft, Paper Loft, Paper Loft. This is all beautiful. Okay, I think I have enough, and if not, I have my my dyed papers right here also. So let's just see. I'm gonna do this because I'll end up cutting off the bottom. All right. I'm so sad this was in my, I guess I could go back and add it to my apple page from last month when Rue went to make, well, she didn't go apple picking. Ironically enough, Washington is the apple, state. Again, we have to make a decision if it goes this way, which I know most of you would say yes, it definitely goes this way because there's writing, or if it goes this way. And I will normally choose this way. I do that a couple reasons. I don't want my eye to be drawn to the actual writing, if that makes sense. So oftentimes when I use text on paper, sometimes I'll even glue it upside down or something as the background. So that is better to me. And this one, again, do we want the lines horizontal, kind of going this way, or do we want them this way? And I will run them vertical this time instead of horizontal. Probably none of this matters because obviously most of my pages will be covered up. Now, this journal's very dark. This journal's very dark. Let's count. This will be the front, so there won't be, it'll go like in the thing, it'll be my title page, right? They're not in this order, but let's just count again. I know, you're here, you thought it couldn't get any worse, and here we are counting again. 1. So I have 17. I'm going to put all of this paper away. I might have to make another journal just out of this. I really love the paper. I'm not gonna lie, it is fun to touch. This ironically is like one of my least favorite papers. So I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna not use it. All right, I love this one. I think that's enough. If I have an extra page, I don't care. Now the question is, how do we space out the paper so they make sense or don't? I already know I want this to go this way. Now, if we can get this right, this is where I do it on the live because you guys help me with the counting. All right, let's measure first, shall we? Let's measure first. Do we want to make any adjustment to the cover is the first thing. This cover is close to 9.5. It's 9 and... It's 9, I don't know, and between 1/4 and 1/2. So that is fine with me. I will cut my pages to 9 1/4. Okay. I'm happy with that cover. So I'm going to keep that as my cover. And these pages, let's see if this has a... It feels like it should have, it does. It has an arm that comes out, right? This is a screw with a pivot, or no? That doesn't make sense. That's really weird. Okay, I'll have to play around a little bit with that. This seems like it should pivot out because why would it have a screw there otherwise? again, this is why I have you guys on a live, because a lot of you are like, you're a ding dong, do it this way. Okay, we can do this. These are 12. If I cut these to 9, that would make sense. And then I can just add a little bit to the trim, right? If I want. Okay, so let's try that. So I'm just going to measure them to the 3, right? Yeah. All right, that's perfect. We're going to measure them. We're going to measure them to the 3. I think I can do, at least with these thinner ones, definitely 2 at a time. And I'm going to have to take off some on the edges. Okay, here we go. This is exciting. So this should fit in here. Now, obviously, when you put all those papers in this one little crocodile mouth and you don't expand it. Now, that's the other thing we could do. Do we want to make an expansion? Oh, I guess I could. I guess it would make me happier. I guess that's the smart thing to do, actually, isn't it? And for that, luckily, we have these right here. We'll pick a super thick one. There's this one. This one would do. This one. This one. Yeah, those are our choices for a thick spine, cardstock spine. We'll go ahead and cut this where I folded it. All right, we now have 2. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I know I want to do this. All right, so now we have that. Okay. Okay, so it's really a matter of what do we want it to look like on the outside. And we get to make major life decisions. It's not, okay, so I was like, it's not going to be this one, but actually that is pretty plain and nice, and we could add whatever we want to it, right? The option, see, should have gone live. Okay. This one's cool. I'm torn. This one I don't think I want. I really like that, but it's not going to be that one. Okay. And then this is the other one. Oh, you guys, this is where I get stuck. Well, okay. Part of me says go neutral so you can add whatever you want. And part of me says, like, although I'm not in love with, like, this edge. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. That looks better. Okay. We're going to do it. We're going to do it just like that. And we'll cut it. Now the other thing I'm going to do is a inside one. So what colors do we want for the inside one? I don't even think it has to be a thick one, really, because I think by the time I layer all this, I think it should be fine. I could do the turkeys. The turkeys are kind of fun. I'm not too sure I'll use the turkeys for anything else. Yeah, let's just do that, right? Okay. See, and now I wish I had you guys. Oh, okay. We are going to fold it to the middle-ish. Wow, this is thick. Did I get rid of my bone folder? See, you guys, even with my clean desk. No, for real. For real. There it is. Well, that's going to be good enough. And I think I want to do something like this. I'm just using obviously the measurements of what this thing is, you guys. So I don't know what this is going to turn out, like how wide. This might be too wide. We might have to refold this, and I do not care. Honestly, I think it's going to be too wide, but that's okay. Okay, so it would be, that's probably too wide. It would be how wide? 1.5 inches. And I think I don't want it 1.5 inches. All right, I'm going to take this down to, this is 3 inches, so half of it obviously is 1.5 inches, and I think that he's making Rue watch it. Oh, I love him so much. Guys, tomorrow's our anniversary. We should have gone away this weekend. Well, I say that, but it just hasn't worked out since we moved up here, really. 1.5. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut this down to 2. Let's not cut the edge we wanted to keep, Allison. That would be silly. All right, there's 2 inches. Okay. And that means this one also will go down to 2 inches. Okay. Do you see me? I keep trying. Isn't that interesting? That is just habit. That's just your brain doing what it's always done. Mine lifts here as opposed to here, and it cuts on the edge as opposed to here. So just interesting. Okay, let's try it again, shall we? My thing is now 2 inches, which means my spine should be 1 inch. So if we, again, fold it in half, and then into the middle here, I hope I'm not making you guys cringe. Oh, I just ripped my paper. Oh, we might need a new piece of paper. Let's see if we can get this to go where we want it to go. The paper's like, look, lady, you already folded me like 6 times. I'm only so bendable, you know? Okay. Anybody else want to go to work tomorrow? No? Me either. I had kind of a crazy week last week because I was actually at home for 3 days on quarantine. So even though I'm working, it was a little nice not to be in the office. All right, so this one would be, this is not looking very good. More like that. I should have just refolded it and kept the thicker thing, I see now. Well, we're going to try it. It'll work. It'll do. It'll do. The problem is, yeah, I want that inch spine. So, okay, let's try it, shall we? Let's try it. What glue should we use? How about any glue that works right now? That's new for me, huh? Let's do that. Okay. And let's do that. There we go. Is that right? Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to glue here. I'm actually going to put a little piece of tape on here. Oh, I have stuff drying with the Mod Podge on it. We'll put a little piece of tape. And then I don't know if I need to add the other paper or not. What do you guys think? Okay. Might have to just speed up this whole video for you guys. Okay. Okay. There we go. I love him so much. Cracks me up. Cracks me up. I guess I don't have my Trivac paper in here is the issue. So we could do a few things. I don't have my other tape either. And I am not in the mood to go get stuff. So we could use a thicker cardstock again. I guess that would be the safer way to go, huh? Although I like the paper. What to do. I think this will be enough, if I'm going to be really honest. I'm just looking what I have in my scrap folder too. I honestly think that's going to be enough to hold it. I mean, I would just do paper. I wasn't even going to do a border. So let's just, yeah. All right. I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to fold it in half. That's not even half. Wow. That's brilliant. Awesome. Okay. And then again. And the only reason I'm doing this is just so it bends a little better. It doesn't really matter. I can add some tape also to the outside, my book tape, if I want to later. Okay, is that what I want? It is. All right, we'll fold down this edge. Although I could okay. I'll fold down that edge. All right. Super fun, you guys. This has been like exciting bookmaking. Here we go. Let's just put some glue down, assuming it's going to come out. You guys, we were at the Scrapbook Expo, and if you saw my haul on it, you know I bought some, I bought some tape. And we were in line, and some lady was like, oh, blah, 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 do you like the tape? And I was like, oh, yes. And my aunt was there, obviously, and she was buying like glue dispensers, glue tape, glue runners. And I'm not a fan, legit, like not a fan. And the lady was like, well, why not? And I was like, well, one, I personally think they're not good for the planet. And two, I cannot get those suckers to work to save my life. Now, ironically, I can't get glue to work either, so I know it's user error. I know that. However, I'm going to run this little... Am I, though? Do you see it not going? Oh, you guys. It's really hard being me some days. I hate glue. Like, in general, legit hate glue. Okay. You know what does work? Glue sticks. All right, we'll do that. This was very painful and a step I was not even going to do. So now we're all ready for it. I'm going to peel up the tape. And the spine will be done. Don't get me wrong, I don't think any of the glue is good for the environment. I don't know the answer. So glue sticks have the plastic holders, obviously. Tape has extra paper. I don't know. I don't know the answer. All I know is we need glue. So Okay, there we go. Okay, much better, much better, much better. Okay. There it is. Okay, there's the November cover. All right. Yeah. And this edge, like I said, I didn't cut it. When I cut off the branding strip, you can see just a little bit of it, but I don't, like, legit don't care. Oh, that looks nice. I'm actually happy with that. Okay. Yeah. So 1-inch spine on that. Okay. All right. Now to decide the order of the paper, and then we'll be on our way. Anybody know what day Thanksgiving is? Not even joking, because you're on my phone, so this is not going well. Okay. Again, I mean, I act like I'm an expert journal maker. You guys know that it's going to stick out some here. We're going to have to cut these down just a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. And I'm not folding these with any sort of spine, obviously. I'm going to just do them like this. So, okay, this is the title. You guys, some of this scrapbook paper is legit like 20 years old. I love it. I'm so excited I'm using it. Okay. Let's do a little math. Let's play for just a minute. Let's let's see. Because look, I cleaned my desk. I don't have a scrap of paper. Here's a scrap of paper. Okay. Right? The 25th is Thanksgiving. One. Some of you are math whizzes and could have told me that with the first turkey page, I bet. But not this person. I'm going to recount. So just go get your tea, do whatever you want. If you're still here, bless you. 1. Well, that's as close as we're going to get. Yes, I'm completely aware that I could have just done whatever and glued that turkey paper in. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I know. Okay, now for the fun part, we're going to bind it in and we're going to use, I don't know. Yeah, the light. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Exciting. This is the part where I always screw it up. And no, I don't measure this for people that are already having a heart attack. You probably shouldn't watch the next part. Excuse my reach. Okay. This is already pretty fat and I have so much more to add to it. So I am already glad I added this. Now this itself will crocodile a little bit because there's no extra binding, spine here, but that's completely okay. So I'm going to clip and clip, and for pure brook enjoyment, I'm going to, here's my little spine. I'm going to mark a T at the top, okay? Because that's the major life lesson I have learned. All right, I'm going to fold this in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half. Something like this. I don't even think this part matters. I just wanted the half kind of to get to where it was going to go. Let's see what I want to do here. So I'm definitely going to mark one at the half. I think I'll go a half again. And I'll do one here. And then a half. What did I do? Half again here, right? Yeah. All right. I think that will give me, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can remember what to do. It's only been like a month and I always forget. So part of it's just trial and error. I mean, not really. Part of it's just error and then fixing. All right, there's that. So I'm going to do two things, I think. Let's see. Put the T at the top. Okay, friends, this is where you would have helped me out, and I know you're going to catch it, but the T at the top is this is a little foreshadowing for you. So just wait for it. I'm going to eyeball the top and the bottom just a little bit. And I'm going to use an erasable marker. Whoops. Good thing. Geez, Allison. I'm going to try it like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on here. Now this one's obviously marked to fit. This one doesn't matter that it's erasable because obviously you're not going to see this one. Okay. Alrighty. Now, a lot of you start from, I need my cutting pad. Hold on. A lot of you start from the inside. I tend to start from the outside. I like my ties to be on the outside as opposed to in the middle. I think. Should we make them in the middle this time? No, I want them on the outside. Okay, so I am going to a lot of you do this on an old book. I happen to have this little cutting mat here, so it's fine, it works for me, but any old book or something you could do it in the spine. Just don't cut your finger or your hand, obviously. Okay. And you don't want the holes too big, obviously. Oh, look, I completely missed the spine. That's interesting. Well, that's just is what it is. Yep, that's why, you know, I don't get paid to do this, obviously. Oh, that one's better. Okay. Cool. And then I will do the same on here, just so that hole is already started. Okay. Then I'm going to come up here. If you guys want to see videos on how to do this, this is not the channel. I'm glad you're here. Elizabeth over at Never Hopeless has a few journal making videos, and then Christy Biddleson has a video on very simple stitch, which she posted for me a while ago that I could follow. So, oh, and then you don't pull, oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You want to not pull that tail through. Obviously, there's 1,000 others that you could watch as well. But those are two of my favorite friends to watch and be inspired by. All right. I'm actually going to just clip this to this so it stops janking around a little bit. All right. That's better. All right, so I went up the middle, I went down the top. I'm going to go back up the middle. Or so I think. There it goes. This paper is just so thick. It's crazy. All right. Okay. Oh, I probably should have gone all the way down. Well, I'm gonna do a double one. I just screwed that up. Like I said, if you're here for instruction, yeah, you're in the wrong place. If you're here to watch someone fuddle a little bit with it, then here we go. I guess I could tie it off like that. That would be fine. Oh, I should have put eyelets in here. Should we go back and put eyelets in here? It doesn't need eyelets. I would maybe add eyelets next time again. I'm gonna, I have enough. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Okay. And then we'll go back out the middle. I would have liked eyelets, yeah. Eyelets are fun and would have helped a little bit with the non-ripping of the... Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to pull that needle off. Put my bookbinding stuff away. Okay, so let's pull a little bit to make sure that it's happy, and it's not. So there's one. Oh, I split it is why. Wow, this is turning out to be way more difficult than... It should be. I might be speeding up this video for you guys again, I say, because there it goes. There it goes. Okay, that's better. And then I like to split them. I don't know why, I just do. Oh, I should have put eyelets. I really would have liked eyelets on here. Yeah, that would have looked cute. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Okay, like that. Okay, so there we have, yeah, and it's already, like the spine's already happy. Now I will, I think it's fine. I will Mod Podge this a little bit probably. And just give it a little bit extra strength, right? But I'm already happy with that. It's already folding nicely. Yep. And then I'll cut these pages just a smidge. Yeah. And oh, I think I sewed it in upside down, you guys. I did. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll undo it and do it again. The good news is we get to add... Oh my God, you guys. Okay. It's all right. It's all fixable. I put that in upside down. And if I had done it live, you guys would have told me. Now I'm going to get all the comments saying, oh, I was screaming at you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am a ding dong. Okay, blooper reel number 1. Now I'm definitely having to edit this. Can we please look? We'll put a little, well, not in that we won't. We'll put a little T up here. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's edit. Okay, we're going old school. None of this video is going correctly. So, this is going to shake you guys. And I apologize in advance because I'm already shaking you, so. All right, oops. Let's see, 1, 2. All right. Okay. I wish I had a long reach thing, but I don't. So we'll do it old school with the little kit. I don't even think I need to hammer. I mean, I don't even think, yeah, I guess I do. So, ooh, this one's too big, isn't it? Yeah. So you need to change out the tip to get the whole size you want. And I'm going to place it over, and you know why I'm doing this, right? Well, one, some of these pages were upside down, and two, that stupid Thanksgiving page was not on the right thing. Oh my goodness, this is why. This is why. All right, so that's that. Then we can put the eyelet in. Is that going to fit? Or did I need the wider one? Holy bejesus. All right. There we go. Okay. Cool. That'll do, that'll do. All right. I'll put this kit away that we haven't used in 10 years probably. Hey, do you guys want to sew in my paper now? Holy cow, holy cow, holy cow. All right. All right, here we go. It's a good thing because we want to practice things that we're not good at, and we want to be okay making mistakes, and we want to be flexible. So these are all okay things if we have, you know, the time and the energy to go through them. All right, here we go. This is the top, just so we're all clear. All right, this is also the top. And the way I know that is because I made a mark, and these flowers are at the bottom, and page 20 whatever is these dang turkeys on this side. Okay, let's start again. There we go. And then I tend to do something like this and then tie it again. So I have a little extra dangle on there in case I want to put some beads or something like that. Okay. So there, holy cow, there is the November journal with the pockets on the inside downstairs here, and then the pages, and this better be Thanksgiving. If not, we're going to glue in another turkey page on somewhere else, okay? So I will go in. I will not keep you guys any longer, but I will go in. I'm going to add like some of this paper to these white pages to make them, you know, less stark and whatnot. I'm going to add some of the other dyed paper I have in here. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it for me. I'm so sorry. It was such a mess. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you are having fun journaling this month. I'd like to know what you are using. If you made a journal, if you bought a journal, if you're in a Hobonichi, what are you doing for your daily creative journaling? And we'll go from there. And now I'm going to figure out what numbers and everything I want in here and start prepping the journal. So I will film that or bring you along. Have a great day. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.